So if you watched my last video, you know I went to Las Vegas over the weekend for the Best of the Best reunion show, or whatever you want to call it. Watch that video. Anyways, it was my first trip to Vegas, and I went to a lot of places. It was an awesome trip, and I also picked up some comics. So I found the largest comic store in all of Las Vegas. It's called Cosmic Comics, and I bought a bunch of comics there. Also, new comic book day came out this week. I picked up a bunch of comics, and it looks like somebody unloaded some of their Silver Age Marvel comics to my comic store, so I picked up some of those. And I also got some other books and reading material and stuff like that in Vegas. I'll show you what I got. This is basically what I've gotten in the past week. We start here with my oldest issue of Superman now. This is issue 136. And then I got a bunch of facsimile editions. So we've got Detective Comics number 58, Batman issue 5, Batman issue 9. Look at that cover. Isn't that iconic? All American Comics issue 16, introducing the Green Lantern. The Brave and the Bold issue 29. Brave and the Bold issue 30. I'm sure there's some significance to these. Maybe this is like the beginning of the Justice League of America. I'd have to look it up. Brave and the Bold issue 54. Brave and the Bold issue 60. I believe the significance of these two issues are the formation of the Teen Titans. So you've got the coming together of Robin, Kid Flash, and Aqualad, and then they form a team with Wonder Girl, and now you've got the Teen Titans. The Doom Patrol issue 99, where, as you can see here, this is the introduction of Beast Boy, which is my daughter's favorite character. And now we've got a brand new comic, World's Finest issue 44. Check it out. Robin and Supergirl are on a road trip. This looks fun. And Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, issue 5. Wonder how long this series is going to run. Now for Marvel, I was able to pick up this Fantastic Four First Steps comic book tie-in to the film. This is something I wanted to get and wasn't able to at the time, but I found it in Las Vegas. This, I believe, shows the story elements that were left out of the film, because the movie did not show the origin. They cut out a lot of the scenes with the Mole Man, cut out all of them with the Red Ghost, and I believe this comic covers all of that, so should be pretty cool. Because look at that, see Monstro. Did they have that scene in the movie, or was it just part of the Super Bowl commercial? I can't remember now, but here it is. You know what, I think it was in the movie, but it was shown as a flashback, and I think the scene was slightly different than the Super Bowl commercial, but whatever here. Oh wow, this is kind of cool. So I like the movie, and this is pretty. So no Red Ghost stuff. I hope when they release that movie on home video, which I think it may already be out. I don't keep up with stuff anymore like I used to. But as I was saying, I hope they release it with all those cool deleted scenes. You know, I think they said they never finished the deleted scenes with the special effects and what. Forget it. Okay, so now I've filled a bunch of holes in my Silver Age Marvel collection. Tales of Suspense, issue 70. You got Iron Man and Captain America. And issue 93, continuing the split books. Half is Iron Man, half is Captain America. Cool, Titanium Man. And issue 96. And we got Tales to Astonish, issue 74. So these are the split books of Submariner and the Incredible Hulk. Hey look, the Watcher. When fails the quest. Stan Lee had such a weird way of speaking. And issue 75. Issue 99. Issue 100. Look, it's not a split book anymore. They're together in one story, an epic length 22-page battle between these two. Man, this is going to be great. And issue 101, this was the final issue, because then issue 102 becomes The Incredible Hulk. And that's where his series has continued ever since. Submariner got his own book. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue 16. That's a yellow cover. The mighty Marvel Marching Society wants you, so says the Thing. And issue 19. Ooh, is that the Red Baron? Me likey. Captain Marvel, issue 2. He's battling the Super Skrull. Hey, I got it for only $10. And now some facsimile editions. The Invincible Iron Man, issue 1. I don't think I had this yet. And Werewolf by Night, issue 33, I believe, first appearance of Moon Knight. And now some brand new comics. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 14, Legacy numbering 978, and Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe, issue 4. Now we head over to Dynamite Comics for Blue Falcon and Dynomutt issue 2, the long-awaited Fire and Ice issue 4, the Frank Frazetta series this is probably like a year late The Herculoids, issue 9, and Thundercats, issue 19. From Mad Cave Studios, we have Racer X, issue 2. From the world of Speed Racer, and Gatchaman, issue 13. And from IDW, or is it just ID? I don't know, I'm a little confused. Star Trek Strange New Worlds, The Seeds of Salvation, issue 2. That's a mouthful. From Boom Studios, we have Power Rangers Prime, issue 11. And from Image Comics, we have G.I. Joe, issue 12. Now, I had to get this. I'm in Las Vegas. Well, that was a slip of the tongue. Las Vegas. I got Tales from Lost Vegas. A homegrown comic from their town. Maybe it sucks. I don't know. And I got Nucla, issue 1 from Dell Comics. So this is a nuclear-powered superhero. I am a nuclear medicine technologist. I visited the Atomic Museum in Las Vegas. It's all very appropriate. And only $10. And my very first blind bag. This is the newest craze in comics. Something I really don't care for. But I do get Mark Spears Monsters comics. So this was just waiting for me. Let's take a look inside. I did a terrible job cutting that. And then I grabbed some scissors. Well, it's not any worse than all of those Werewolf by Night and Wolverine Revenge comics that I would open here on camera and destroy the comic in the process. But anyways, here we go. This is from the comic company called Keenspot. Okay, the monster and the wolf. You know what? I kind of like this because even though the cover looks stupid, it is the Scarecrow. And while I was in Las Vegas, I saw The Wizard of Oz in the Sphere. You know, I'm sure you've all heard of that brand new thing. That was the most overwhelming movie experience I've ever had in my entire life. So let's check out all the variant covers. So I got cover A08 and A38. I guess the A38 is like it's the foil version. I hate foil versions of comics. I don't know why people like them. I got the normal version, fortunately. Let me see if there's any covers that are pretty cool. They're so tiny, it's hard to see. Let me crack out my electron microscope. That Frankenstein's pretty cool, but not appropriate for a werewolf, right? Werewolf? Oh, the monster and the wolf. Well, who's the monster? Is it the Scarecrow? Is it Frankenstein? I don't know. Oh, the monster, of course, is the monster of Frankenstein. I don't know. I guess I'd have to read this. I like that cover. Some of them are kind of neat. Look, Bride of Frankenstein. I don't know. I got what I got. That's it. Oh, and that really was it. That was it for the comic. So, from Eric Roberts, I got this book, his book he just wrote, Runaway Train, and he signed it to me. It was actually my second time meeting Eric Roberts. And hey, I was in Las Vegas, had to get a book about Area 51. I was at the Atomic Museum. Local artist, author. Come on, Kevin. I bet it's full of all kinds of declassified alien information, right? Probably not. And the Nevada Test Site book. Look, I collect kind of atomic stuff, you know, my comic book channel, or YouTube channel. Man, I'm really messing up today. Is the Atomic Comic Pile. Well, I guess it's got comics in the name. I've got Trinitite. I've got all kinds of atomic type of collectibles. So, got this book. Maybe I'll learn something. Oh, and I also went to Kevin, what's going on with you today? I went to the Mob Museum. It's Las Vegas. And I got the murder maps of USA, crime scenes revisited. They had a lot of stuff there at the Mob Museum, but this book looked like kind of the most interesting to me, just because it's so jam-packed with pictures, and I'm a very simple man that has never learned to read. I need to look at pictures, but I like these pictures. Yeah, this looks like a cool book. And I'm not into murder or anything like that, or even the mob. And I got the fight of the century. So this is, look, it's told through the pages of Reno's newspapers. This is a big, famous boxing match, which kind of kicked off Las Vegas as the boxing capital, you know, where Mike Tyson had all his fights when I used to watch him as he was in his prime. This fight, Johnson Jeffries, it was supposed to be it was supposed to be in San Francisco, and something happened and it had to be relocated to Reno, Nevada. And that kind of kicked things off from then on to where all big boxing matches would be there. I don't know. There's a book I got. Get off my back. And finally, I got this Mid-Century Vegas, 1930s to 1960s. It's still in its shrink wrap. Let's take a look inside. All right, please don't destroy the book, Kevin. They had an open one there in the store. They had lots of books, and I was able to flip through all of them and pick out the one I thought would appeal to me the most, and this was it. Oh, look. See, I like this vintage artwork type of thing. Oh yeah, so it's jam-packed full of it. All the postcards and things of the day. I love it. Yeah, this was a good purchase for me. That's what I'm talking about. And one more book. This was actually waiting for me. It had arrived in the mail while I was gone. This is the Fantastic Art of Roy G. Krenkel. This was Frank Frazetta's best friend. It has a foreword by Sarah Frazetta. This book just came out. This is a hardcover book. Again, shrink wrap. Let's take a look inside. I have a Roy Krenkel book. Is it just one? Do I have two? I don't know. I have some art books, but this is a lot more definitive or has a lot more to it or what have you. It's different. It's brand new. What we got here? Got one of those deals. Okay. Well, that's kind of neat. Oh, and running away. Oh, I like that. Oh, cool. Was that like a fold out? It is. Oh, on both sides. Look at this stuff. People, wowee! Man, now I want to draw. Oh, this is cool. What a cool book. Good. Yeah, more pullouts. Okay, so this is very different than the Krenkel book I have. Oh, you know what? Okay, just this fantastic art. The book I have, it's all watercolor paintings, I believe. Maybe oil paintings? This is all pen and ink illustration. This is fantastic! See? Frank Frazetta, Roy Krenkel. I really like this. In fact, like I said, in 1 month and 2 days from now, when I say like I said, I meant in a previous video. In 1 month and 2 days from now, Sarah is having a Frazetta pop-up in Sarasota, where she lives, 2 hours from here. I'm going to go to that. I'll bring this. She can sign it. I try and get her to sign everything she's involved with that I get every time I'm about to go see her again. Oh, look, and now he's running. I love this book. I love this book. Okay, a few other things. This was at the Nevada State Museum, I believe. It's a build-it-yourself working theremin. I'm gonna build this, and I hope I can make some music with it. Wouldn't that be cool? $50? What am I, crazy? And I got this little deck of playing cards. I don't play cards, but they had a bunch of these cards out, and they look cool. It's at the Atomic Museum. Kind of an impulse purchase. I like the artwork on it. Of course, shrink wrap. Let's open it up. Get out the old razor blade again. Oh, they have like a whole thing on it. Like my mom's old pack of cigarettes. And I didn't use it at all. Space travel. Let's see what they look like. See, cool? Isn't this retro style artwork cool? Look at this. Yeah, I like this. All the planets, what have you. Wow, 2 Mars, but they're different. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Earth. Dance among the stars. The Kuiper Belt. Lunar launch. Jupiter. Take a galactic road trip. I like these. What do you think? Cowabunga comet? That's cool. Surfing on a comet. Maybe these give me ideas for my Biff Corbett webcomic that I've been planning for 600 years. Boom, 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 boom. Are we going to look at all of them? Look at that. I like that. Black hole. Magnetar. Yeah, these are cool. Oh, I love it. Okay, big fan. Good purchase. Like my old Biff Corbett webcomic that I actually made with the dune buggies driving on the moon. Yeah. All right, let me get all of this out of the way. What a mess I've made. It's going to take longer than I thought. Oh, another surfing one. This is so cool. Ta-da, I did it. And last but not least, I actually read a couple books on the plane and at the airports because I'm an old man and I still read actual books as opposed to just playing Farmville on my phone or whatever people do nowadays. Yeah, was Superman a spy? And why does Batman carry shark repellent? These are real bits of trivia about comic books that are humorous. And I completely read this book. They're fast reads. And I'm almost done. Almost done. I'm going to have to finish reading this one before I put it back on the shelf. Almost done. So, that's all I got for now, and I'll see you next time.